What's up, everybody? It's the People's Champ. I'd like to thank each and every last one of you great supporters slash soon-to-be family members, because y'all are new. We got to see if y'all can hang in this community. You know, this is a really tough skin community. You know, we say some of the things that will ruffle feathers, but they be honest and they be our opinions, which means that if it's our opinions, we can't be wrong because it's just an opinion. Okay? So, those of you that's been hitting the like buttons, I see it. I appreciate it. Those of you that's got the notification set up, I can tell because y'all are literally clicking on the videos and YouTube faster than YouTube is actually getting it operating, because sometimes YouTube take a few minutes to even let the sound kick in. And a lot of you guys are actually clicking on that fast to where y'all beating the sound to the video. So my hat is off to you guys. Those that out there that's donating, giving the thanks reward. I forgot the actual name. Greatly appreciate you guys, because y'all don't have to do that. Y'all don't have to take time out of y'all day to actually watch my video. Plus, send me tokens of y'all appreciation. Greatly, 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 greatly appreciate each and every last one of you guys that's actually doing that. It means the world to me. It lets me know that I'm actually touching a lot of you guys' hearts, and that you guys are actually trusting my input and some of my knowledge, and actually riding with me on this journey that we call life. So I wanted to do this video about the bodybuilding world, the bodybuilding community. It's a dark cloud over bodybuilding. There's a lot of bodybuilders, very young, that has been dying. And most recently, there's bodybuilders that have actually been taking their lives. Now, a lot of influencers in this fitness community, they don't really speak on it. You know, you have certain ones that get washed up and they might take shots at it, but when they was on their grind, they're not going to speak on it, right? Here it is. Mac Truck is still in the trenches with it. So I'm going to speak on it. And I truly feel in my corazon, in my heart, that a lot of these young men that are, one, taking their lives, two, dying young. So let's attack taking their own lives. I think the ones that are taking their own lives, it's because in life, when we become adults, we have this childhood trauma. And a lot of male and females in this sport have taken their lives. Have demons that they're dealing with that they don't know how to overcome, because we're taught to suppress it. We're taught not to speak our emotions. We taught not to show our emotions. We're taught all of the wrong ways, right? So as we become an adult, we get older, that child is still inside. So in reality, all we are becoming is a grown outer shell with that scared little kid on the inside that don't truly have the confidence, that don't truly know how to develop to love ourselves. That's what we have on the inside. So it takes a lot of hard work to be able to mature and learn how to actually love ourselves. That's a challenge in itself. And it's a hard challenge. Not many will ever discover or conquer, you know. And those that look for the easy way out, I used to be one of those, like to take the easy way out, and that is committing suicide. That should never be an option. Because one thing that's guaranteed is we got to check out of here. And you don't want to force it. You don't want to rush it, because we're put on earth for a purpose. We don't know the purpose. So it's best that we go ahead and continue battling this out. Now, the reason why I feel that the men and women in this business, because there's some that's not even in this business, but the men and women that's in this business doing this is because of the chemically imbalanced compounds that we're taking. The number one compound, well, the number one compound that everybody just love to want to be on messes with your psyche if you're not mature enough, and that's Trenbolone. Trenbolone, enanthate, and acetate will have you experiencing so many different emotional roller coasters. And if you're not prepared for it, and if you go in there and you listen to folks that say, oh, do 600 to 800 milligrams of Trenbolone, do a gram, do 1,000 of Trenbolone. If you listen to those type of people that tell you to do that, you are a ticking time bomb. And it's just a matter of time before you get in your psyche and you convince yourself that it's okay to harm yourself, you see. And that's never the way out. It's not right. It's not cool. I lost a family member about 2 years now. Took his life in front of his wife and kids. He was actually like my little baby. I raised my little cousin since he was a baby. He was 26 years old, took his life. No, he wasn't on steroids, but he was battling something. What? Battling the fact that we can't share our emotions. We can't be vulnerable. We got to just bottle it up and we got to just suck it up. And that's not the way to go. That's not the way. It's not. So in the bodybuilding world, Trenbolone, then you have some that use high amount of DECA can mess with your psyche. People think that it mess with your libido. No, it'll mess with your psyche as well. And hollow testing. Those compounds will have you on another level. You'll be thinking you in a 4-dimensional atmosphere of just nothing matters. And I'm just blessed to where that I didn't have to go through that phase in life. And it's probably have a lot to do with that. I believe in taking very small amounts because the small amount worked. So I'm not one to think that, well, if I do more, it'll work better. I'm not that one. I believe in small amounts. The only thing that I take a lot of, like if I'm sick, I'm gonna take Theraflu, NyQuil. I'm gonna load up on on cold medication, but I don't truly get sick. I might get sick once every 2-3 years or something like that. So it's like we're not mentally prepared for these compounds, and then we don't have no one teaching us about it. We don't have no one speaking up about it. We don't have no one that's caring about the human health and wellness when it comes to this. That's why when I see someone preaching something so wrong that's harmful, I speak out on it, and I'm willing to be the one that's called every name in the book but anything positive. But guess what? I have a great community, and my community is built on morals, standards, and we stand for something. So we always outshine the ones that think me speaking out is a bad thing when it's speaking out on somebody they like. Now, why do I feel that bodybuilders are dying so young? We have this Sam Sorek guy. He's 21, 22 years old, right? Everybody say he has such great genetics, this great physique. To me personally looking at him, he looks like crap. He looks like crap. Why? Because he's only 230, 240, and he built an average body off of enhancements and a shit ton of insulin and a shit ton of sugars and carbs. It's not a beautiful physique. He got this really big American dad chin, So it's like he don't have great genetics. He's not this guy that's about to become the next Jay Cutler or Dorian Yee or um, Dennis Wolf. He's not. What he's doing is he's getting gas because he have a really large following. And this guy is actually intelligent. He's so intelligent to where that he comes off ignorant because of the things that he do with his actions. His workout style of training is trash. He jerks. He do more short repping than I ever do. Um, his form and technique is in the garbage can. However, I don't see him lasting too much longer if he continue running the enhancements that he's running, because clearly he's taken a lot. In the age that he is, he didn't even allow his body, he didn't give his body the chance to see what his natural testosterone levels can do. Now you have Fuad inside him and all of this. That's just for a cash cow. That's a cash grab. It ain't because he believe in his kid, because if he truly believed in his kid, he'd tell him pump the brakes on it. Eating boxes of cereals in one sitting, drinking half gallons of chocolate milk in one sitting. He'll really look out for this kid. But guess what? It's about the money. So he's going to be putting himself on that list of the bodybuilders that passed away at a young age. And they pass away at a young age because they overdo it with enhancements. Why? Because they don't have the maturity. They have the mind frame of more is better. More is not ever better. Too much of anything is a bad thing. And this guy, he has all the potential in the world to actually preach something more positive, to get his congregation of followers and supporters, fans of whatever they are, to do it the right way. But no, they want to do it exactly like him. So they're going to be running around here with high blood pressure, diabetes, probably worse, cancers, all this stuff, because it's not like he's doing anything the right way. And y'all know I have a shit ass diet. You see what I'm saying? A very shit ass diet, but it's balanced with it. And I'm not showing it like, I don't promote it like that, because I don't want everyone to think that this is the way, because it's not. It works for me. And this guy is taking so much gear. Rest in peace to Dallas McCarver. Young, ran too much gear, really large amounts of insulin. He just got so big so fast. You see, you have, I really hope that Nick Walker is not one of them, because he's pushing the envelope. He's pushing it really hard on the gas. Then you have George, George Peterson, I think that's his name. The Bull, 32 years old, died in his hotel room morning of competition of Olympia. Why? Did too goddamn much. It's not about that, guys. Because one thing for sure, we all got that clock ticking. Why the heck are we trying to speed it up with all these different chems? You know, because they have a lot of great chems that's beneficial when taken the right way. Here it is. My skin is clear. I have no wrinkles. I can look old or young, depends on how I want to do my facial hairs. And I look young. I look good. My skin is great texture. I don't have all those varicose veins. I don't have the scaly skin. I don't look like a reptile. Why? Because I really do it the right way. That's for my body. And I advise you guys out there that's getting into this sport, please take your time. There was a guy in my comments said that somebody told him for his first cycle should be testosterone, trenbolone, and masteron. I said, there is no way in hell trenbolone should ever be in a first cycle, second cycle, third cycle, fourth cycle, fifth cycle. Trenbolone should be the very last thing a person should put in a cycle. So the people that's telling y'all that type of stuff is only looking to make money off of you. You know, we got to learn how to be more wiser. We got to learn how to give ourselves patience to actually let our body do what it is to do. Because once we force it, understand, we forcing a lot of negative side effects to come with it. We are. I'm only trying to lead by example. I'm using my platform from day one. Y'all can scroll all the way down to my videos, all the way down. And y'all gonna see that I've always been consistent on preaching the information for the good peoples out there. Why else do I call myself the people's champ? I'm not clout chasing. I have nothing to chase. I have what I want. I have all the things that I need. And the things that I want, I work for it. And if I can't get it, guess what? It's not meant for me to have it because that's just a want. Yeah, I'm a professional bodybuilder, an IFBB pro. Do I feel like I have to compete with everybody that might be bigger than me, smaller than me, shorter than me, taller than me? No, I don't. I have no desires to do no more than what my body is going to allow me to do. Why? Because I'm blessed to be the age that I am and still able to get out there, sprint, jog, walk, breathe really good. I can't ask for anything else in this sport. So when I preach, when I say things that some people just don't agree with, give yourself a moment. Come back a week later and listen to the video with a clear head, because I guarantee you it's a message in there for everyone. It's a message in there for everyone. So those that don't like me, come back a week later and rewatch the video. I guarantee you, you're going to be like, dang, this dude, not too bad. What he's saying does make sense. Anywho, it's the People's Champ, giving it to you gun barrel straight, raw and uncut, no filter. I'm about to get myself together so I can head to the gym. I got a dentist appointment later today, so I'm going to go get my teeth clean and everything. And I'm just going to continue taking care of my health and making sure my wealth stay up here. And when I say wealth, I'm not talking about finances, because I am wealthy. I am wealthy. I am wealthy. And a lot of y'all should realize that y'all are wealthy as well. Till next time, I'll smell y'all later.